trying for the left floor kick. Massive bass drop in the chorus, and the stalls and lyric
build us with horizons, full crack chimes. But I've never felt more alive before. Let the rain fall down, let the chaos start. We're not hiding, we own the dark. Every beat's a pulse, every breath a flame. We were born up.
We're dancing in the storm, hearts on fire, breaking every norm. Let the thunder crash, let the wild winds form. We'll be dancing, dancing in the storm. No fear inside, just you and I, spinning through the blackest sky. Let the chaos be our song. We're dancing in the storm.
We've walked through every shattered dream. Now we glow in gasoline. The night may scream, the world may break, but we are stronger than the quake.
We don't need a place to hide. We've got thunder on our side. Every heartbeat shakes the floor. This is what we're fighting for. We're dancing in the storm, hearts on fire, breaking every norm. Let the thunder crash, let the wild winds form. We'll be dancing, dancing in the storm. No fear inside, just you and I, spinning through the blackest sky. Let the chaos be our song. We're dancing in the storm.
Let it all come down.
We'll never back out now.
If this is the end, then let it ignite. We're dancing in the storm, hearts on fire. Never felt this warm. Let the skies erupt.
Let the oceans rise. We'll be dancing forevermore. No fear inside, just you and I, glowing in electric light. This love will carry us beyond. We're dancing, dancing in the storm. We're still dancing, even in the storm.
Deep and smooth in verses with powerful high notes in the chorus. And all's away in the way you breathe, saying I'm fine but I don't believe. I talk, you nod, we move through days like two strangers stuck in the same space. I reach for your hand, it slips like sand. Tell me, do you still understand? This is the distance of the heart, not the miles that keep us far apart. You're right here, but I can't find the soul that used to dance with mine. We're close but breaking piece by part. This is the distance of the heart. Our song, but the chords fall flat. Your laugh used to echo more than that. The coffee's warm, but the silence burns. Are we lost or can we return? Tell me, is it me or is it time? Did the rhythm fade between the lines? If we're still breathing the same night air, why does it feel like you're not there? This is the distance of the heart that's been while lying next to you. But it feels so far. This is the distance of the heart. Yeah. This one's for you. Woke up to the sound of your name in my head, like a whisper running softly through the threads. Even in the quiet I hear you clear. In every shadow I feel you near. The world keeps spinning but you're my ground. When I'm lost you're the place I'm found. You don't even have to say a word. Your silence is the sweetest sound I've heard. I've got my heart in every breath, loving you with all I've got left. Every beat, every sigh, every tear I've yet to cry. No matter where this road may bend, I'll carry you until the end. You're the reason I still stand, my heart in every breath. You're the calm that lives beneath my storm, the only truth that keeps me warm. You don't have to try to shine, you light me up just being mine. Even miles can't pull us apart. You're tattooed on my beating heart. In the silence of the night, you're the voice that holds me tight. I've got my heart in every breath, loving you like I've nothing left. Through the fire, through the rain, you're my shelter through the pain. If I fall or lose my way, you'll still be my saving grace. You're the rhythm in my chest, my heart in every breath. Every moment, every mile, every sunrise, every trial. You're the song I won't forget. You're the reason I take every step. I've got my heart in every breath. I love you till there's nothing left. You're my always, you're my true. There's no me without you. And if tomorrow never comes, know this love has always been the one. You're the reason I have strength, my heart in every breath.
In the silence of the stars, I see your name. What if time had never turned our way? What if fate had let you drift away? Would my heart still beat the same if I had never heard your name? You lit a fire I never knew. You made the sky a deeper blue. Now every breath I take, it leads me back to you. If the world had never known you, I would still be lost in shadows. You gave my life a reason in a world that had no meaning. If your smile had never found me, would the sun still rise so true? I can't imagine living if the world had never known you. I see your touch in every rain, a quiet voice that calms the pain. Even when you're not around, you're the echo in my sound. You turn my wounds into a song. You show me how to carry on. Even in the dark, your light is never gone. If the world had never known you, I'd be walking without a soul. You gave my life a I carry your name. If the world had never known you, there'd be silence in my song. You gave my life its colors, where the gray had lasted long. If your heart had never touched me, would I ever know what's true? No, I'd be someone broken. If the world had never known you. If the world had never known you.
I'm still right here, Jorah. Even when you turn away, I stay. I see the distance in your eyes, like you're walking through a storm inside. You don't have to speak a word, I feel the weight in every hurt.
You're building walls you think I can climb, but love like this won't stay behind. I'll stand in silence, I won't shout, but I'll be here when the lights go out.
I'm still right here, even when you're breaking, even when your soul is shaking. You can run, you can disappear,
But I'll be the voice you'll always hear.
through every fight, through every fear. I'm still right here.
Yeah. You've got shadows you don't wanna show, scars from places I may never know. But I don't need to understand to love you right where you stand.
So if you fall, if you break apart, you don't have to hide your heart.
I'm still right here, even when you're fading, even when the sky is raining. You can scream, you can shut me out, but I'll still be standing strong and loud, no matter what you see in the mirror. I'm still right here. I don't need to be your light, but I'll be a fire in the night. When the world forgets your name,
I'll still stay.
I'm still right here. When the world is cruel, when the silence becomes a rule, you can push, you can cry, you can fall,
But I'll be here through it all. You don't have to speak, my dear. Just know I'm still right here. I'm still right here.
I'm still right here.
I've been walking with a heavy soul, carving paths no one will know. The world keeps turning loud and clear, but I'm fading soft, I'm fading near. Don't look for sounds or chase my trail. I'm not lost, I've just set sail. Some hearts don't need to be seen to beat. Sometimes peace comes in retreat. It's okay if I disappear. Not every goodbye needs a tear. I'm not breaking, just letting go of all the weight I've come to know. If I'm not there when the sky turns clear, it's okay if I disappear. nothing more. No long farewell, no second guess, just space to breathe and time to rest. I don't need to be remembered aloud. I'm not chasing any crowd. If I ever cross your mind, no, I left in peace, not left behind. It's okay if I disappear. I'm not running out of fear. There's a freedom in the quiet lane, a place untouched by noise or pain. So if I vanish like the morning air, just know it's okay if I'm not there. It's okay if I disappear.
Don't wake me if it fades away. Moonlight on my windowsill whispers things the daylight never will. I'm floating through the quiet blue, where shadows don't remind me of you. I hear your voice, not what you said, just echoes I've replayed inside my head. The world outside just pulls apart, but dreams still hold my softer heart. So leave me with my dreams, where I can love you endlessly. No goodbyes, no shattered seams, just starlight skies and silver streams. I'm safe here in the in-between. So please, leave me with my dreams. Reality is far too loud, a place where hope gets lost in crowds. But here your hands still hold me tight, and every wrong still feels so right. Don't pull me back to open eyes, where love is gone and truth just lies. I'd rather drift than learn to feel a world that never seems so real. So leave me with my dreams. Let silence be my melody, where time dissolves and hearts don't break, and I'm not forced to stay awake. Don't rescue me from moonlit scenes, just leave me with my dreams. Leave me with my dreams. Let me sleep inside the sky one more night, then say goodbye. Some words never leave the heart.
I watched you dance with your head held high, never knowing I was just nearby. I held 1,000 words behind my eyes, afraid to speak, afraid to try. Your laugh would echo echo through the room, and I'd smile like I wasn't doomed. You looked at me, but looked right through. If only you ever really knew. The quiet in me screams your name, but silence somehow feels the same. I gave you love you'll never hear, but it was always near. I gave you love in silence, words unspoken, hearts in defiance. Every beat inside my chest was screaming louder than the rest. No need for lines, no grand pretense. You had my love in silence. I stayed behind when you walked ahead, hid every I love you I never said. And though I never made a sound, you were the truth I never drowned. Some stories never touched the air, but they still burned and they're still there. You'll never know what we could be, but I loved you quietly. I gave you love in silence, like shadows dancing in defiance. Every glance that went unseen was part of some forgotten dream. No stage, no light, no audience, just my love in silence. If I had said the words that night, would you have stayed? Would it be right? But I just let the moment fade, and now we're just the love I never made. I gave you love in silence, through every pause, every broken silence. You'll never know the weight I bear, of love that breathed but wasn't shared. You were my fire, my only sense. Still I gave you love in silence. You'll never know, but you were loved in silence.
One night in Texas, joining harmony in chorus, lacks of attitude, emotion, and swagger. Big guy knitted, built from verses to choruses, with epic final chorus. Sky guitar feels for emotion and texture, thick bass line that drives the groove, power drums with snare hits and stomping kick, fiddle or harmonica lines for extra southern vibe, perfect for a roadhouse, festival stage, or barroom showdown.
A story of a wild night in Texas, filled with passion, rebellion, danger, and desire. It's about two people who meet under the neon light, share a fire in the dark and change each other's lives, even if it's just for one unforgettable Texas.
It was heat on the highway, whiskey in the sky, and two hearts burning way too high.
I pulled in with a buster wheel, dust and thunder at my heels, neon glow from a roadside bar, and a girl with fire lit up like a star.
Boots on the floor and I took the mic. I saw your shadow in the jukebox light. You looked like trouble, I looked like flame, and baby, we were born to play that game. One night in Texas, we lit up the sky like reckless prayers, danced through the storm, didn't care who was watching nowhere. Two outlaws with no regret, strangers we hadn't even met, but I still feel your hand on mine. One night in Texas,
kiss tasted like tequila and steel. We talked like the night would never end, like we'd ride forever on that wind.
You played that old guitar like sin, sang out the pain you held within. I saw the truth behind your grin, and I almost let you in. One night in Texas, with a sky full of ghosts and stars on fire, we kissed under thunder, hearts pounding like a runaway wire. Two names no one would write down, two souls on the edge of town, but I still hear your voice in mine. One night in Texas, lost in time.
You were gone with the sunrise boots by the door.
But that song still plays like the night before.
No promises, no last goodbye.
Just smoke in the air and an open sky. One night in Texas, where the past won't fade and the fire won't die. No maps, no names, just a moment written in a blood-red sky. Even now when the moon runs cold, that memory never grows old. You and me like a warning sign. One night in Texas was only One night in Texas still burns in the back of my mind. Ooh, yeah. Still feel you in the air. It started with a look across the room, like time just paused and gave us space to move. Your smile hit deeper than a song, and suddenly the night felt way too long. Your fingertips danced on my skin, like midnight knew where we had been. Every breath a silent vow, and I'm still lost in that somehow. It's the night I can't forget, where every touch is burning in me yet. Like a movie stuck on repeat, you're the fire underneath my sheets. I don't know what you did, but it's playing in my head. That night I can't forget. We didn't need to say a word. The way you moved, my heart just stirred. The clock kept ticking, but we stayed in the world that daylight couldn't take. The taste of your kiss still lingers on, like a rhythm I've known all along. Every whisper carved in stone, but now I face this night alone. It's the night I can't forget, where every breath still pulls me into sweat. Like a ghost wrapped in perfume, you're still dancing in this room. I don't know how you stayed, but I feel you every day. That night I can't forget. You left your echo in my bed, even silence sounds like you instead. No matter who I hold, you're the story never told. It's the night I can't forget, like a secret carved in silhouette. You're the heat beneath my skin, even now you still get in. No one ever touched me quite like that. It's the night, yeah, the night I can't forget. Still feel you that night. Oh, that night I can't forget.
Can you hear me now? Can you feel me breathe? I've spoken echoes to the night, but the sky swallowed every light. I wrote my name in shattered glass. No one stopped, no one asked. I danced on edges, feet were bare. Screamed in rooms with empty air. I pressed my truth against the wall. It cracked, but no one heard at all. I'm the voice no one heard, buried deep beneath their words. Tried to sing but choked on fear. They looked away, they weren't near. But I still burn, I still bleed, and I still scream. Even if no one believes, I built a world inside my chest, a silent place I never left. They called me strange, they called me weak, but never stayed long enough to speak. I painted love in shades of black, but all they saw was what I lacked. I whispered loud, I begged the dark to prove I've always had a spark. I'm the voice no one heard, drowned in slow and spoken blur. Wrote my pain in every chord, but they just turned and closed the door. Still I sing, still I plead, I'm still alive, even if I go unseen. Don't tell me I'm too much to feel. Don't ask me to hide what's real. You'll never break what you refuse to know. I am the voice you let go. I'm the voice no one heard, but now I rise without your words. You won't define the soul I own. I built a fire from the unknown. No more silence, no more plea. I am still here, and I will be free. Can you hear me now? I was always loud.
Oh no, so many words left behind.
I kept your letter in my drawer, the one you wrote but said no more. I read it sometimes late at night, when silence cuts like neon light.
I saw your shadow in the street, a flash of you, then just concrete. There's still a space beside my bed, filled with things I never said.
We were loud when we were strong, but quiet when it all went wrong. Now echoes ring inside my head of the things I never said. I never told you that I needed more, never knocked on your half-closed door, never said you were the part I missed, the ghost behind each stolen kiss. Now I'm screaming in my chest all these things I never said.
I wore your shirt until it tore. It smelled like you, but not anymore.
I left my heart inside your name, and now we're strangers just the same.
I should have stayed when you let go, but pride is loud and love is low. If I could rewind time instead, I'd speak the things I never said. I never told you that I'd always care, even when I wasn't there. Never said you made me whole, even when I lost control. Now I'm drowning in
things I never said.
Why did we wait so long to break?
Why did we both refuse to shake?
We built a love we couldn't mend,
But it never had to end.
I never told you I was scared to fall, that you were everything my own.
Never said I dreamed of us, that love was more than just a rush. Now I whisper through the thread all the things I never said.
So here's to all the words unsaid that live between the tears we shed.
It's where I belong. I've wandered through cities with bright neon skies, slept under stars and chased morning light. But no place I've been could quiet my soul until your voice made me feel whole.
I carried my silence through miles of fear, looking for something to draw me near. Then you opened the door without saying a word, and gave me a love I had only heard.
You are my home, my steady ground, where my heart stops spinning round. You're the calm inside the fight, the warmest shade of morning light. No matter where I go alone, I find you, and I'm home. Home.
I folded my heart like a map in the rain, afraid if I opened it I'd feel pain. But your hands, they held every tear I hid, and taught me how to truly live.
I never believed in a love so true, till I saw forever when I looked at you. Now every breath I take, every road I roam, leads me back to the place I've always known. You are my home, my safest sound, when the world keeps breaking down. You're the light behind my eyes, the reason my broken heart still tries. Through every firestorm and storm, I find you, and I'm home.
Not just a place I rest,
You're the rhythm in my chest.
and when the sky begins to fall,
I'll be yours through it all. You are my home, my heart, my flame, through every joy and every pain. You're the story I was born to write, the quiet truth in every fight. No matter where this life has flown, I find you, and I'm home.
you are my home.
You wake
up and the mirror lies, counting flaws you wish you could hide, scrolling through lives that aren't even real, forgetting how you're meant to feel. They tell you who to be, what to wear, but none of that love you like, I swear. You're more than what they choose to see. You're everything, just being free. You don't have to be perfect to be the light in someone's world. You don't need all the answers to stand strong like a diamond girl. Every scar, every tear just makes you more sincere. So don't you change, don't disappear. You don't have to be perfect here. I've seen you cry behind your smile, trying to be enough all the while, but you were never made to break. You're a wildfire, not a fake. Don't let the world rewrite your name. Your worth was never tied to fame. You're bold, you're soft, you're real, you shine. You're already enough this time. You don't have to be perfect to be beautiful in your skin. You don't need to be flawless to let your story begin. Every stumble, every fight still makes your soul ignite. Don't try to shrink to fit the fear. You don't have to be perfect here. Say what they will say. You were born to blaze your way, not for filters, not for fame, but for love and for your name. You don't have to be perfect to be the one that I believe. You don't need their approval to wear your heart upon your sleeve. You're a wonder, you're the flame. No one else can take your name. So hear me now, loud and clear. You don't have to be perfect to be here. Ooh, you don't have to be perfect.
Desert of silence in the space you left. Like an echo, I can't catch my breath. I reach for you in empty air, but you're a shadow that's no longer there. I watched you drift beyond the flame, and every spark just said your name. I try to hold on, try to fight, but all I had was fading light. You were the fire in my sky. Now I'm standing here asking why the night is colder, the stars don't shine, since you burned out of my life. But I still carry you inside, through every wrong and every right. Even if you're out of sight, I will chase your final light. I hear you laugh in passing trains, feel your warmth in falling rain, but nothing real is left to hold, just memories that don't grow old. You slip through time like slipping sand. I never learned to understand. How do you love? How do you stay when all you I will chase your final light. Even if you're gone for good, I'd go back if I could, just to feel you one last time in your final light, in your final light. You were the fire in my sky, now I'm screaming at the night. The world still turns, but I stay still. You're the ache I always will, and when I close my eyes tonight, I'll see you burning fierce and bright. Even if it fades from sight, I will chase your final light. Your final light still guides me home.